The glow up starting early.
Yep. Good to be back.
We got some things going on this week that's pretty dope.
Be the best scumbag I can be.
Blue Tigers Fitted, Blue Tigers Fitted Network, Internet's back at it for another week, for another time to keep giving you content in your ear hole. Right there in your ear holes, Regular Ass Times. Nice and deep like. Nice and deep like. Regular Ass Times had damn near all of Black History Month hiatus. Sharon, we didn't even see him for Black History Month.
Yeah, man, he disappeared on us.
Gone.
He disappeared on the internet.
Yep,
He
disappeared on the internet. He was gone. You recorded just like, people in the first week, and it was like, I'm out of here. Shortest month of the year. You were gone. Semantics.
Maybe I did.
Yeah.
He was out celebrating Black History. That's all.
Yeah. So were you celebrating or were you making it?
Well, a little bit of both. Shit. How we do it, baby.
That's how we do it, man.
Live it.
Glad to have you back, pal.
Hey, man. It's good to be back. Missed you guys.
Also, I just wanted to say happy March.
It is March.
It is.
Why did it seem like January took fucking 3 years and shit, and then February took like 3 days?
Because it's like 3 weeks
and
in
now
February,
it's March.
You know what I'm saying? February is like literally a snap.
Well, I'm good with it because next month's April, and then that's when it starts getting a little bit more consistent weather-wise.
Does it? Because right now, the
little bit.
Michigan weather is bipolar as all
Man,
hell.
that shit is the dumbest shit.
It's 59, 60 degrees.
It was literally 60 degrees one day and sunny, and then the next morning, it was like
snowpocalypse.
5-6 inches on the ground.
Like
6
inches of snow,
fuck?
and it was raining slush.
Combine that with the potholes that are.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
7 feet deep.
Don't go anywhere on the east side.
I
Madison
try not to.
Heights.
I try not to.
On any service
I try
drive
not
in
to go
Madison
anywhere
Heights,
near the
just
east.
don't do it.
If I don't
Your
have to.
car is going to disappear in a hole. I promise you that. Them shits is horrible over
It's
there.
gonna veiny.
No, that shit's going to be like, oh, where did he go? What the fuck did he do?
I feel bad. Like, internet's listening to us have no idea. Like, potholes can't be that bad.
Shit.
Can't be that bad.
Shit.
Anytime you can stand up in them shits, that's a problem.
That,
Like stand up.
and then it's like, okay, I think they approve however many millions and millions of dollars to fix it. And it's going to be the same shit next year. You would think by now, in 2018, in the time of the Wakandans, we will have the technology or some kind of science or something to figure this shit out to where you don't have to repair this shit every,
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's just the people putting the shit in their pockets.
Coons are holding back.
Yeah.
That's what
No,
it is.
it ain't
Put
cool.
money in their pockets.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's coons. The vibranium's
throw
there.
some Windex on it. It'll be all right.
The vibranium's there. They throw that shit in
Yeah,
the hole.
motherfuckers, they got something.
Yeah,
they
they
can
got
do
something.
something.
They can do something better than this shit.
Because this
For
shit
sure.
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Soybean Sherm, how's the week going, pal?
Yeah, it's smooth, bro. I'm
Still
trying to-
cutting you on your cut meals still?
cut meals.
Yeah, rice, brown rice, broccoli.
Yeah, I just still do all that. I mean, it ain't going nowhere.
Did you get a scale yet? Did you clean off the shit off the scale and
Honestly,
weigh your
why
food yet?
it's not even like a scale thing. It's like it's just life now.
It's life
Why
now.
bother?
Lifestyle.
Yeah, like
He's like, yeah, I could tell.
Mm-hmm.
hey, your clothes will tell you before anything else will. Shit.
Clothes.
Very true.
So
It is.
just let the plan go.
Because I'm tired of my thighs, bro.
I don't know about that. I never had that problem.
You know that commercial I'm talking about, nigga. On that weight loss, fucking Carl, fucking what's the name, ass niggas?
Carl Winslow.
Yeah,
ass
he was
nigga.
like, cause I'm tired of my thighs rubbing.
I'm gonna have to YouTube
You're
that.
gonna have
one.
to
Okay.
YouTube that. Fucking fall on your ass, but
That's funny as fuck.
I'm glad you're still drinking your protein shakes and doing your push-ups, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Out here, just don't hurt a butt cheek out here. You know, you're not 18, you're no more. So
That's the killer part, though, right? It's like, all right, you want to go way harder, but you like, you still gotta work too
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Calm your ass down.
Still got
Yeah.
shit to do.
Logan's
Yeah.
getting old, nigga. It's that time.
Right.
That nigga over here trying to do shit. Come on,
Right.
17, 18. Yeah, fuck this. My clothes are sweating, so they telling me to stop.
My clothes are sweating.
That's hilarious. hilarious.
But other than that, no, I'm just glad to be back, man. Glad to be providing content each and every week for the internets. Again, Blue Tigers Fitted is a network now. So if you haven't already checked it out, it's your first time listening to this show, please make sure you go check out our other network partners, the Daily Brew Podcast with your boy LV, Coffee Brews Conversation. Check him out. He's got some really dope stuff coming out, man. Remember, he's actually has his own roast of coffee, Granny's Roast, right now. And I think it comes in like a 2-ounce and a 12-ounce bag. And I believe they're anywhere from $5.99 to $19.99. So if you yourself, your mama, your auntie, your cousin, coworker loves coffee, they're going to love this fruity blend, man. You really could legit brew this coffee and not add any cream, add any sugar, and legit enjoy like the roast. Like it's smooth, fruity, and it's tasty, man. It's tasty. I'm not even a real big coffee drinker myself, but every now and again I indulge in a little caffeine train. So you can definitely do that, man, and check him out over at the Daily Brew Podcast. And again, the G-Spot Girls, now on iTunes, now making moves, now providing you with content, relationship content, freaking what to wear, what not to wear content, dating advice, hoeing, all kind of stuff. If you're trying to get your hoe on or trying to get your learn on about the opposite sex, you definitely want to check out the G-Spot Girls, man, over the G-Spot Podcast with Nat and Tell. So definitely check them out, internets. But getting into the nights and talking about getting out of your own way is the topic this evening, is getting out of your own way. And since regular ass Tom is back in the building, back in Studio One, we'll let him lead off with getting out of your own way, self-improvement, and why or why not to pursue it.
Yeah, man. So I was looking at Will Smith has a Instagram page now, right?
Is it the real Will Smith?
Yeah, it is. It's actually him. So, at first you're like, all right, another celebrity, blah 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 blah, whatever. But his page is probably one of my favorite things on earth. Just the things
on
that
earth,
he's
huh?
that if you haven't check it out. But he like just says and does like inspiring things. It's just like you wouldn't expect it from Will Smith. Like,
such as,
I mean, he's getting like one I saw was yesterday where he was sitting and talking. He just tells stories about his life. He was saying like him and Jada were just kind of sitting around having a talk about whatever, and they were talking about when you get married, people think that you become one, and he was like, no, that's stupid. You don't become one. You're still individuals, but you just choose to take those individual paths together.
Right.
That's it. And he was just saying how it's stupid that people, you might have a couple that's married or even just a regular relationship, and you'll have that other person. One person says, hey, it's your job to make me happy. You're supposed to make me happy. Mm-hmm. And he's like, no. He said to Jay, he's like, I retired from trying to make you happy. That's stupid. That's impossible to do. And the whole point behind it was they're saying like you have to depend on yourself to make yourself happy, even if you're married in a relationship, because that's where a lot of times you're putting that weight on somebody for your happiness, and that's not fair to that person. Mm-hmm. So it just kind of stuck out to me just because of previous whatever the fucks. And it makes perfect sense. You know what I mean? Like, I think that if people focus more so on, they're finding ways to make themselves happy with life, then they can, go about it. They won't put so much weight on the other person. And because I think a lot of things end because people are, low self-esteem or whatever the case may be. They'll put that on a person. That person can't deliver their way because who can be in that other person's mind like that? That's impossible to be in somebody's mind like that. And, if you can approach life like that, I mean, I think it can become an amazing thing. You can focus on other things besides that. And that's less arguments, less battles and all that stuff. But, I do think, his page overall is like, it's very dope to watch. Like it's also funny. I mean, he did a video when Philly won the Super Bowl and stuff. Like he makes like little mini movies. He did his own rendition of his Jaden Smith's video. Just he's still Will Smith, silly, all that stuff like that. But when we talk about getting out of your own way, I notice a lot of people these days cause negative situations for themselves. They don't, and I don't think they really think about it. They think things are happening to them, and they don't think that, hey, if I made this little step, life would be so much better for me. Or, oh, so and so, this person did this to me, and if you figure out how to do it, I'm tired of being out of shape. Okay, well, get your ass in the gym. Oh, well, I got to work so much. Okay, well, make time. Go to a fucking 24-hour one. Like people make excuses, and then they complain that they're not at whatever point in their lives they're not to be. It's because you're in your own way. You're making excuses for stuff.
Yeah. It's kind of like, we were talking last week. Don't be your own roadblock. I also believe people put that own energy in the air too, man. Once you start speaking crazy shit, I can't, I don't want, or I look at the next man and why can't I, or all that kind of stuff. It's just gonna lead to nowhere, man. Again, you either want it or you don't. At some point in life, you're gonna reach a point, a crossroad, and you're gonna figure out: do I want this shit that I've been claiming I want, or do I not? Some people absolutely don't want it. Some people are absolutely comfortable making $11 an hour, living off, state aid and all this kind of shit.
Living off me,
right?
Yeah, I mean that's I ain't gonna say that's fine, but most people should want to attain more. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if you don't want it, I guess that's the real question. How do you make somebody want something? Or is that it's just pointless to even try?
I mean, you mean like as far as within yourself, or if it's one of your friends or something like that?
I guess kind of a little bit of both. I mean, because it's such a personal question to say, how do you want? I mean, wanting is more than needing. Like, nigga, I need air. That's I gotta have that shit.
Right.
But I don't need a 6-pack.
Right,
so,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So how do you get a motherfucker to go from needing to wanting in a degree like that? I guess yourself or the others around you.
I mean, I think personally, it's all a matter of it depends on the person, because there's some people that'll never. They're stuck in whatever lifestyle it is. Like I had posted something on Instagram. I don't know if it was for the show or something like that. And this dude commented on the picture, and he was like, his name on was Juan Finkel Money something or whatever the fuck it was, Jenkins or some shit. And I'm like, and he was pissed about whatever the post was. That's stupid. And we real niggas out here. Da 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 da. I'm like, what? Like, why are you so hostile? Like, just relax, nigga. You don't have to post shit. Like, some people are stuck in that mentality. Like, man, I gotta defend myself out here in these streets, or man, this is how it's always going to be. Like,
no, it's definitely
you know what I mean? Like, I was having a conversation with somebody. Like, there's literally still people that have never left the city of Detroit.
That's sad as shit.
Like,
tell me.
ever.
I don't ever want to meet them.
Like their whole life. I mean, these are people that are like 40 years old.
They've been over
They've never left the city of Detroit.
They ain't walked to Ferndale? Jesus.
They've never owned a car. Their grocery store is a gas station. Like, you got to think about that, and that's fine for some people. Each his own. But I think you gotta explore. You gotta have that ambition to want to do it, because everybody can't be saved. Some people are fine. Some people are content with this is it. This is life for me. You wait. You get born. You do some shit in between. You go to work. You make some money. You spend that money, and then you get ready to die. That's it. That's cool for some people. But if you, I just sometimes it does also take like conversations like this. People are like, damn, I didn't actually think about that. Like, there's other things you can do in life.
Yeah, I think people don't know what they don't know in that sense, where it's like, oh, I don't know what's outside of Detroit. Why would I ever care to know? Or, I think that's a lot like that. What's outside of Michigan? Why would I ever want to get on the airplane? That kind of dumbass mentality thinking. Yeah. All I know is I'm way too old in the game, been there and done that with a lot to say, no, that's just it. Nah, fuck no. I refuse to say that's it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people require inspiration to get motivated. So, you can go out of state and see, my favorite saying now is look at God. And I'm not religious by any means, but what I mean by that is just
Mormon.
You see things that are created, in nature.
That are bigger than
whether it's mountains or an ocean or just some site, caves, whatever the fuck it might be, and you just like, wow, that's like amazing kind of like thing. And you see that for me, that makes me want to go see more things or just get away from this city life or just want to do better. Like I want to be healthier so I can live and be around for a long time for my kids or whatever the case may be. But I think a lot of times people just, and it could be financially too. People get content with where they're at because they're afraid to take that chance to do something. I got this job. Let me not upset this. And it's a job you really ain't even making that much. I
get it though. Some people get put, and I ain't gonna say a corner, but they get put in that spot where they, hey, look, I'm getting X amount of dollars. I got to take care of these 3 kids. And this motherfucker's going to college. This little nigga's hurt. Whatever. He might be slow or something. I don't know. Circumstances are real. The kid could be hurt. He could be fucked up.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't take a chance if I'm dependent. If lives are dependent on me. So I get it in that sense. I feel like if you got a chance to shoot your shot, you got to shoot it though. But some people, I get it. The worker bee thing works better for them. Everybody's not meant to go out here and become their own entity or act like their own CEO or become the person. You know what I'm saying? Some people want to be soldiers. That's fine too.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just stop complaining if that's the case.
Yeah, if you complain though, I don't want to hear that shit.
It's just like I run into a lot of people that complain a lot about the situations they're in, but they're not doing anything. They've been doing those same situations for 20 years.
Yeah, that's
like,
yeah, dude.
I get it, but you're not doing anything. Like a lot of people are afraid to fail, which is understandable. But in order to do anything, I mean, you gotta, every, I feel person that's living the life the way they want to live it happily have failed a lot of times at things too. In order to get to that route. But, it's just sad, I just, I recently had some experiences and it's making me like, I want to do some good, some positive. I want to.
That's what your little left time is telling you on your shoulder there?
The left one.
Come on, guys.
Come on, do it. You got the right one. That's a motherfucker. That nigga.
That's the motherfucker that's telling you to buy the tequila bottle. And then do it.
Yeah, it's all right. You like that feeling. It's good.
That's right. You got to indulge sometimes.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just this time.
Just dance with the devil.
It's just this time. And then 3 days later, it's just this time.
But that's the thing, though. You motherfuckers, all right, my age, personally, I've probably been listening to the right side a long time now. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of all right, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Just be cool over here. I'm going to see what this guy's got to say. He's been talking good.
This guy's got to say.
You know what I'm saying? He's been telling me to eat vegetables for a long time. Maybe I should listen.
Heavenly Sherman in a white robe. Like,
I mean, it's for a reason. I mean, it's like you get everything. Yeah, and you got everything where everything in society now is about quickness and convenience. So your food is like that. It's hanging out with people is more
gratification.
Yeah, it's more convenient with social media versus going actually hanging out with people. Because the world is going to a point where we could just literally sit in our fucking house on our favorite recliner and not move, and then
amen to that.
Everything, fuck that shit. I'm good on that.
Wally me down.
Yeah, you're all the way down with the Wally plan.
Yeah, that's where it's going to. I mean, you got cars. We don't even drive. In a minute we ain't gonna drive cars. Right. Like, really? We don't have to drive cars? That's how lazy we are. And then they gonna have when you got
hours in.
Then you got Uber everything, Uber Eats, Uber whatever. So they bring your food to your house. They got to deliver groceries to your house.
Yeah.
You got people that can come clean your house.
It's inevitable, sir.
You got virtual reality now, so now you can take trips across the world in glasses.
Yeah, we're gonna be a nation of shut-ins here.
So it's just
you can bang people in VR.
Yep, you can do all. No, like legit. They have fucking. They have like the pocket pussies and shit.
Yeah.
They got that shit where you have virtual reality glasses and you just put that shit on and that shit just moves.
How much did yours cost?
I think mine was like $2,800. It was like $2,800.
What did you get? Did you get the deluxe?
Is that
I got the hyper module one.
Is that a product of self improvement?
Hell yeah.
The sex bot.
Why not?
Sex VR.
You gotta enhance yourself. Your sexual experience yourself. You gotta do it.
Yeah.
VR sex, huh?
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Get home from work, like, you know what? I don't feel like calling my girl. I'm gonna put on these glasses.
I'm gonna take care of this myself.
They say that's the actual future,
sex.
dog. I just don't. I don't.
Oh, you're gonna have one.
No, I'm
definitely
not.
You gotta try it out.
He's gonna pre-order one.
You gotta try it out.
Sherm's on the pre-order list for 2019.
I want to see one of those. What's the names in person? Those dolls. Because some of that shit looks scary.
Like, my thing is,
I saw one. That shit was moving.
Like I said, where you gonna put that shit in your house?
I don't know.
All right, kids, watch out. What's that doll in the closet? You got this big
She
ass
the babysitter. Watch
Listen,
out.
that's
I'm gonna have to get her dressed and shit. That's too much work.
Like, get her dressed.
Yeah,
get her dressed.
You got your kids and shit
We're
around.
just gonna have her in the corner, like yeah.
Wait, I'd rather have her sitting on the couch like she part of the family instead of standing in the corner like a creep,
that's
looking like a witch and
that's
shit.
freak shit right there. My daddy's
Shit.
sex doll. Is it a fucking Daisy Dukes? Your daddy's a fucking freak, son.
They go to school telling their friends, like, yeah, that's Dad's little friend.
Yeah, Dad's friend.
She doesn't move that much.
She don't say much, but
she's part of the family.
I heard she's cool.
I hope to attain some
I heard she gets the job
I
done.
heard she gets Dad has a lot of excitement during the
Dad's a lot
midnight hours.
happier with her around.
All I know is we came to this room asking for breakfast and caught his middle finger in the butthole.
That's why he works from home now. Okay.
He fell
See?
asleep and forgot to cover up.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like, all right, kids.
I don't know if you had so much success, you become a shut-in as screwing sex robots. I don't know if I want to go that high, though. I really
guarantee there are people that do that.
There's probably somebody right now screwing a sex robot. Shit.
Listening to us.
Think,
Goddamn right, guys.
I think what's the name does sex dolls? Eminem.
You think he does sex dolls?
Talia Hermit. He don't go out. You ever know him to have
there's-
any kind of female on his side?
Yeah, there's a whole other dark internet where you can order them too.
I was about to say, Eminem's in a whole
That's what I'm
nother.
saying.
He's on the separate internet that we
That's
don't know
what I'm
about.
saying. He doesn't. I think anybody.
Where bitches show up at his door in
That's what
2
I'm saying.
seconds.
Yeah,
Why?
any celebrities, I think they do shit like that. Or, yeah, I mean, either that or he's gay, but
Either that or
he
know
doesn't
about
put
that.
that vibe off. But
I
I definitely think he does the black market hooker.
the black market hooker.
That's a hell of a thing to say, Tom. I
I
don't
think so.
I
don't know what to follow that
It's
one.
either
Welcome
that or
back,
sex
buddy.
dolls.
Whatever your preference is, man.
Yeah.
Back page or
It's
Is that
all
still
about
open?
the sex dolls for you this
Yeah.
year, huh, Tom?
It is?
yeah.
I thought they shut that shit down
Nah,
when all the
man.
bitches was dying and shit.
Get your rub down and
That's just.
turn your teacup
Who
over.
wanna
It's
do
a lot
that?
It's a lot of successful
Three who
bitches
wanna
on
do that.
Backpage. I mean,
I just don't.
And go to the ATM, take out $200.
It's just something about it, though.
What's about it? The variety?
No, no, it's just like for
Nisa Tom, how
a
are
bitch
you?
that's her profession.
Right.
So,
Doing dicks all day.
Like you won't be worried about getting something.
Hey man, you better check her out.
How you gonna check? You
yeah,
can't
there's
see
no
shit.
checking her out.
You
man.
can't.
It's just-
You can't
yeah.
see a STD all the time.
You better get your Q-tip out and swab that motherfucker. Wait 10 minutes.
Let's
Wait
just not
10
buy-
minutes?
how
Yeah, you know
about-
you can
how
put that
about-
in the mail now.
And you ain't gonna get that shit back in 10 minutes.
I don't want to know what Teak does.
Hey, how do you know all of
of
this
a
shit?
sudden, he was very detailed on
Hey,
these.
Why the fuck are
procedures.
you a Jedi at this
Listen,
shit?
you gotta
Listen,
be,
all
you
you
gotta
gotta
stay
do,
protected.
get it in before 6. Be back before 10.
And you'll be good.
I
Yeah,
don't know about all of that. I just
Y'all
ain't
having
with
too
that
much
shit.
success if this is how y'all partying.
You gotta
Can't
live
do
your
it.
life, baby. Right shoulder.
Right shoulder, left shoulder. Huh? Okay.
Right shoulder, left shoulder. It's all
Yeah.
about balance.
I-
It's all
yeah.
about balance.
I guess
Yeah. It's all about balance.
I get it.
It's no
but
difference. No
hookers
difference.
and
And what?
that's not balance.
Regular twat
Why
you
you
take
just
around to
can't-
the movie and dinner, you just feeding that one. You paying for that one anyway.
So you saying it's better to have hookers?
I'm just simply saying you're paying for it either way, either right up front or in the long run. They got you.
Yeah,
So is it
yeah.
better to just pay and get it over with, or go wine and dine and
depending
then?
on if that's what your thing is. If your thing is just to, you try to just get us some ass real quick and be out, just front that money up front.
That's how I know he's old and evolved now. He has no problems with paying anymore. He's
Like I said,
Anymore, right?
like I said,
Exactly.
now.
Like I said,
How many times have you paid?
how many times have you paid?
I've never paid.
You are a fucking liar.
I swear to you, I have not.
Once again, he's paid to ride the pussy around.
No.
No,
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 Oh,
no,
yes.
no, no,
Oh,
no,
yes.
no,
Oh, yes.
no,
Oh, yes,
no.
you have.
All right, I like the swerve
Drinks.
we've taken, but I have to agree that is not directly paying for twat.
No,
That
it's
is
not.
that is
That's
directly
not the
it's not.
same.
again, directly or indirectly paying for it.
No, that's not the same. Because
exactly
when you go
the
out to
same.
eat, you're eating too.
Right.
motherfucker. It
Listen,
ain't-
Everything
Pre-order.
everything that men does is for women.
At launch date.
Everything.
But no, that's not true.
That
I
is
wouldn't
true.
say that.
I wouldn't say that either.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
Everything that man
Not
does
everything.
is for a
Okay.
woman.
No, okay. You're right. Not
the fuck?
everything. A lot of what we
This
do
nigga
is
left
for
for
women.
2 weeks and came back. Everything that man does is
A lot
for
of
women.
things
What
that
did you
we
do
do
on
is for
vacation?
women.
Here, regular
Tom?
ass time.
Y'all don't agree with that?
Look at God.
A lot of things.
Look at God.
I do agree. A lot of
this nigga
things
over
we
here.
do.
Look at God. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking.
A lot of things we
What was
do.
that weak ass Eddie Murphy movie with his bald head and Jeff Goldblum had his fucking
Holy man.
Holy man.
Holy man ass
Holy
nigga.
shit. I
Get
forgot
your-
about that.
This guy.
Holy
Get out
man,
here.
holy shit. But for real though. So, niggas, they stunt to get the attention of women.
Again, paying, buying the clothes, buying the car.
So is that
buying the-
indirectly?
That's indirectly paying.
That's
for it.
how is that not directly? Because you're
Nope.
trying to
Nope. because it takes
Could
time.
you give a shit less about another guy that has
I don't think about dudes, bro.
on 20?
I
I know
care
that's
about
what
dudes.
I'm saying. So is it not directly for women?
It's indirectly in the sense that they're not going to directly get
I
it.
think,
right
I
off
think it's a
jump.
byproduct. If I get these clothes, I want to look fly. If this chick hops on my team because I look fly, cool. But I'm not buying my clothes to say, come on,
Nigga
girl.
over here recruiting
You know what
shit.
I'm saying?
This nigga is an NBA recruiter and shit. I'm trying to get bitches on my team.
Coach K over here.
I ain't say all that.
I'm trying to look fly to the motherfucker.
I'm trying to look fly as a motherfucker.
Get these bitches fly to me.
okay.
92
well, it's
Dream
like-
Team.
Elijah Wan, who?
King Kong
You
ain't got
simple bitch.
shit on me.
Get on my team.
Well, it's like
I
this.
like that
If you
shit.
go get a dog ass car, are you doing it just for women, or you want that car?
Apparently,
You want it
regular
all?
ass time is for
No,
her.
I think that
Get
it
escalated
can
for these
be
bitches. You know,
that's something being directly for it. Because I think now for me, it's just I'm not worried about that because I can see that doesn't is not a requirement to get women. I
No,
mean,
it's not.
women, it's more of a if you know how to talk that shit, that's pretty much all
It's
it is.
mental. You can. Some niggas
It
is
is.
out here.
That's exactly. It's mental.
You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
mental thing.
Some dudes out here believing they can go buy these things and it'll happen, but no, that's
Them the type of
not
niggas that when
necessarily-
they do that, they'll get that girl that's attracted to that shit,
Yeah.
and they'll take them for all they got, and then they on to the next nigga, and now you got to start all over and get your shit back up,
And
and
you
then
looking
it's like a cycle.
like a
You look
Rob
like a sucker.
Kardashian ass nigga out here. You
Yeah,
know?
what the fuck is that nigga's name?
Rob Kardashian.
Oh, that is his name. No, the chick that China,
Yeah,
who's
So,
whack as fuck, by the way.
I mean,
Did y'all talk about that video yet?
No, but to go back to
Wasn't
your
her.
point though, I
Huh?
don't.
Wasn't her.
It was her, nigga. What? How was that not her?
Because it said it was some other porn chick that looks that
That
has
was.
tattoos on her ass.
Why is she telling her?
Who
Why
knows?
is she suing him?
Maybe they're gonna run with it. I don't know.
I thought she
her.
put it on her own Twitter or some shit.
No,
I don't know.
No,
she
the
did
guy,
not.
it's whack though.
Yeah, no,
She looked
yeah,
scared than a motherfucker.
It looked timid.
How the fuck did she get all that money?
Listen, I'm too
Anyway.
grown. I'm too old and grown for that. That's
Yeah,
a waste
fuck
of
all
time.
this shit.
Don't do that with my
That's-
shit. Like, hey, you got to do it for real.
Do that with
Nah,
You gonna do it or you're not gonna
Right.
do it? Okay, I can put
Oh,
it back.
wait.
up.
Put this in your goddamn mouth.
Hey, listen, man.
Either you
we-
sucking or not.
Listen, that's cool when you like 21 and shit.
sit back
but,
and catch these amazing graces.
Amazing graces.
Hey,
Take
listen,
balls to the face.
listen, I'm grown. I know what time it is. She should know what time it is too.
You know what time it is when the Wayne comes out.
I ain't say all that. I'm just saying, if we in that kind of position with this Black China video, you're not just gonna be lollipopping
If
my
I'm
shit.
standing over you.
Yeah, that's dude had no control of the situation. I'll just put it like that.
Oh my god.
But Teek's talking about paying for pussy. I'm just talking to
Teek's not talking about it.
Yeah, you did.
Teek's talking about you're paying either way. Up front or in the long run.
No, that don't count. Cause
It
it's
does
not-
count. Who
listen,
cares if you're having fun with the pussy and you're eating with it and you're entertained with it,
I'm-
or you're on a trip with
because
it,
I'm doing them things because I want to do them things.
with the pussy, and in turn,
I don't want to do it by myself, though. Shit.
Right.
Well, sometimes by yourself is the best way.
You're not gonna do everything with your homies either. I mean,
Sometimes
so,
only you can take care of you. Nobody can take care of you like
listen,
you can.
when I need
Oh
the speedy
my
rapid
God.
service, okay, all right.
Oh
Listen,
my
all
God.
I'm saying is
When I want to pull out the rapid rewards card, I can make it happen real quick. But sometimes you need full service. Okay, I can't. That's not.
provide that level of service too. It just depends on where you're going.
But I
what
don't
you
know,
wanna
man.
do.
If those who out here literally going to some scummy room and saying, here's $50 and
So scummy.
you know what I'm saying? Here's this chick. Just,
That's my whole thing.
That's what
like,
I'm picturing,
with the
like,
whole
what the
back
fuck?
page shit. That's what that's like.
You mean in a
essentially,
room of your choice?
no.
see, he's buying escorts.
Room of
Right.
your choice,
Which
from what I
means he's
understand.
actually buying a prostitute and taking her out.
Mhm.
Nah, negative. Negative. All negative.
He's playing himself two times.
No.
2 times. 1-on-1 with himself over here. Like, pause.
One. Yeah, pause on that. I'm just saying, and that's protect your neck.
Yeah, definitely. But
I guess
I don't know how we got from success to buying chicks, but, whatever.
we're getting our own way. I don't fucking know.
Somebody
sure
out
it
here is
happens.
hampered by buying pussy, so he might need to hear that.
There it is. If
know?
you spending money for, if you so wrapped up in it, you might need to think of getting out of your own way.
You definitely need to
Everything
get on
you
your damn
does, or everything you do does. Everything you do,
Easy
Negro
doors.
Damas over here. If everything you do is about trying to please the next woman or get the next woman, and all you thinking about is pussy all the time,
Yeah.
you're failing at life.
Not really.
Yes, really.
Yeah, you're definitely.
You'll be all right.
You're definitely nah. I'm sure you'll have plenty galore pussy. That's great.
Cause
Pussy galore.
Like we were we were conversation time talking about the tally of, the money he spent on drinking or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, if you're a dude out here chasing twat like that, put that same tally out on all that indirect. Man,
there it is.
Spent 10,000 in 3 months.
That shit will change your life.
And then
If you really want to get out your own way, start keeping a tally of the vices in your life. So whether it's alcohol or if you're paying for weed or if
you might have a Pornhub subscription.
Yeah, if you got Pornhub subscription. If you got, I don't fucking know, if you fucking addicted to whatever the fuck it is, gambling, whatever. Yeah, if you go to at home and you're addicted to buying all kinds of garden gnomes, whatever the fuck it is, you can't help but go buy every single fucking pair of Jordan that come out every 3 days.
That's right. It's not I.
Just take a tally of that over a period of 3 months. I guarantee you, you will be able to determine what kind of person you are. It's going to either affect you and fuck you all up like, holy shit, I need to stop doing this, or you just going to keep doing it. And in that case, it's a wrap for you.
Let it ride.
In that case, enjoy your life and continue to go down whatever path. Some people that's cool with. I've heard of people that, like say garden gnomes or some shit. People that have a house full of fucking garden gnomes, everywhere, and they're getting desperate to the point they'll buy. I heard this story. It was a guy, he collects comic books. Fine, nothing wrong with that. He pays for comic books what they are now for the old comic books. So he spends $10,000 on maybe one comic book.
Oh,
he hadn't been collecting them since he was little.
Oh, so he's
this
a new
motherfucker bought 2 additional houses to the one he got just so he could display his comics books. No, it's not fucking dope.
It is dope. If I had that kind of money, all my shoes would be in one house.
And you know why?
A shoe closet, nigga. Literally, come to my shoe house. What you mean your shoe house? Come on in.
And it's dope to me because you can afford your habits at that
Thank
point.
you.
He ain't asked nobody for help.
But the nigga was on a show. He was on a show for how in debt he was.
Oh, well, that's different.
He wasn't rich. He wasn't rich.
Now, if you're destroying your
life. I think he had gone. I'm going to find it out and I'm going to post this shit. He had gone through 3 divorces.
Oh, well.
Kids hate him. All this shit. And he's in debt. Like, he's one of the people that has the highest amount of debt.
See, this is why these white kids be shooting goddamn kids up, because your dad is addicted to fucking comic books, never gave you no attention.
I agree.
Shazam is more real to him than you are. You know,
Shazam.
You know what I'm saying? Shazam. Fuck. You know.
What's real to me is Atlanta and Donald Glover. Fireworks. Season 2 of Atlanta is back on. Again, we're not getting paid for this promo, internets. Straight through.
Okay.
And, it's crazy because I laughed my ass off yet again. Donald Glover got a little fat this go around.
You think so? He looks the same to me.
That's called getting money.
Yes, getting money. Look at his face, man. He got a
couple
of pounds.
Still funny as fuck.
Still funny as fuck.
Like that, not blatant comedy, but it's just like
it's subtle.
Yeah, but it's so fucking good. That beginning fucked me up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, but it's always I love that. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Was it every Thursday now?
Yeah,
Thursday.
It was Wednesday, but yes, Thursday.
Thursday 10.
And Cat Williams, bro.
Oh my god, dog.
Was he in the first season?
No.
Okay.
He was just in the first episode, the second season. That shit had me rolling.
The Alligator Man.
Yeah, the Alligator Man. He was
he was already funny. Because he was like calling a bitch and all. It was just it was funny. But
bitch took my $50.
At the
Ain't nobody take your $50. Well, what happened to the 50? Did it get out and get itself out of the house? Come the fuck on.
Dog, the end when he's fucking running down.
He was like,
that motherfucker was
he really
gone.
in there? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Dog,
that shit comes out in slow motion walking
that
down the stairs.
nigga was running his ass off, dog, in them fucking penny loafers. That shit.
I ain't gonna lie, this one kind of snuck up on me, man. I forgot. I ain't gonna say I forgot it was coming out. I just didn't know it was coming out so soon. It's time to
I was waiting
man,
on that
it's
shit,
been
man.
it's been over a year.
Over a year.
Yeah, maybe life's just going so fast.
They pushed it back.
Shit,
Yeah,
people be having to remind me of shit, and I looked up. I had to, shout out to Cody. I had to finagle something.
Hey, you gotta do what you
saying?
gotta do, baby. Live your best life.
Yeah,
best life. Get out
look
your
at
own
God.
way.
Look at God. But no, I thought I think it's gonna be just like as good as the first. I don't think it's gonna be any.
Nah,
I think it's gonna be the shit.
I still need to know what's up with his cousin, man. This whole little living situation is
Paperboy?
weird to me. Yeah, I forgot his damn name.
He stayed with old boy.
And the other
stay
cat
together.
now too. The
Yeah, he was
Well, I don't know who the
like
fuck
Like, I
that
just got out of jail.
Right, I
Nigga.
don't
He's
know
like,
who
what's
that
wrong with
is.
you, nigga?
I don't know if
You
he gonna
ran
be. He might be a new character, maybe.
No,
He was hilarious.
see,
Is all I know.
He was.
He's like, what you doing with that gun, nigga? You better put that shit away.
Listen, I can already see what's going on because he's a real life type dude too.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I like about the show. The show's kind of all based on real life cats you might know, and that fresh out of jail motherfucker who thinking shit sweet with you. I can't. Oh man,
Robin
bro, I don't
season.
know you, bro.
Robin
Like,
season.
Robin season. That shit's gonna be
Yeah, that nigga straight came out with the fucking K on it.
right. I was like,
It's
what
like, damn,
the
nigga,
fuck?
the manager in the beginning, remember?
yeah.
Like, oh my God.
They robbed a little, which had. I think the stories continue. So like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
you'll
They
see it
always
again later.
like they be telling like I remember last year you tell multiple stories.
Yeah.
but,
right.
Like right now, I could tell it's probably gonna be like 3 different stories all in one.
Coming together.
Yeah, because that's got to be related to why what's his name, Darius and Paperboy don't
Uh-huh.
talk.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And he on house arrest, but I think that has to do with the shooting.
Yeah, in the last
from last
season.
time, which I think they could probably get into. or
Dude's a
whatever,
genius,
but-
man.
No, he is.
He stopped music. No more music being provided from Childish Gambino.
I
That's
thought
done
he
with.
just wasn't doing hip hop.
Nope, he's done with music completely. You know, whether he's done producing music for other people and things like that, or a feature is one thing, but his own personal albums, he said he's done. He's doing the Lion King shit, the Simba
Live action?
live action
Okay.
shit, the Broadway joint. So he's Simba, and then he's doing Billy D. Williams and Star Wars. right?
yeah.
Speaking of which, he got no shine in that damn preview, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally like it was just one shot.
Yeah,
Oh,
one
hey.
shot. It's all good.
There
he is.
That's how they do black folks. You know, y'all know that.
Not
Say
never
nothing.
mind.
Yeah.
Right.
They didn't do that to the African motherfucker.
Oh, what was the name?
He was the main character in the.
Oh, I didn't even watch
First
that
one.
that good. That was terrible.
It was alright.
Too long, man. You
What
go to
the fuck
sleep
is
for like
his
3
name?
hours. The shit's still on. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah, you
cannot
talking about
remember his
old
name.
boy from the one?
Not the last one, but I mean he was in the one that just
Rogue
came
One
out of
or whatever
Hollywood.
it was in, right?
Yeah,
No, not that one.
He's
The
got
one
like an
before that
African
one.
name and shit. I don't
Not
remember
Rogue
lying.
One.
All I know is he's got
Because Rogue One, all the motherfuckers died. Every last one.
he's got that fucking robot movie coming out this month.
Yeah,
that looks pretty-
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim.
Oh, it's
yeah,
coming out?
Yeah, he's in that shit.
It's like next week.
Damn, is it?
Yeah, for real. I was like, what the fuck?
Man, there goes some shit niggas got to tell you.
Yeah, I went to
ain't know
go
that was
when
coming.
I went to go see Black Panther.
Mhm.
They had the preview. I was like,
Ah.
I didn't even know it was coming. They just said March. I'm like, nigga, that's next month. What the fuck? I'm used to 8 months early and shit.
Yeah, so
Speaking of Black Panther talk, I'm not going to beat it to death too much because you've heard it everywhere on every other podcast and every other show. Scumbag Sharon just wanted to wait till regular ass Tom come back. And give Tom just
Appreciate
fucking
that.
views on that. I didn't. 'cause
You
I was
sound
like-
real hostile about it.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
yeah,
I'm over
we
it.
had a
Should've
little
known
discussion
you
about
wouldn't
it.
like
I was
it.
like, I'm over it.
I appreciate his perspectives.
Thank you.
I
All right, well, let me
hear
hear
that
'em.
Thank
more
you.
than the movie. We know the movie was the shit, but the more it dwells on me and the more it takes over our culture, I'm just kind of like, all right,
Consigned.
like, all right, let's not lose perspective. It's still a white-owned entity and all this kind of madness. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at the message. I'm glad at the
Ryan
good
Coogler
vibes
is
is giving people, but I hope it inspires minorities to become another Disney. Don't wait on a Disney to come and do that shit. Become a Disney and make it your own self. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably the only thing. It's black folk have probably grasped on a little too fucking hard for me. Like, all right, still a movie. Let's taper down a little bit.
Taper it down. What say you?
Sherman said exactly what I said.
Oh,
man.
that was it? I was expecting something way worse and shit.
No, just, you know.
He be nitpicking and
I
shit.
told you, all that African shit, all that fucking.
He's got a problem with that. I
they
love
could've-
that shit.
No, I don't love that shit
I
at
love
all.
that
Why?
part.
Too much.
Of the film. I love that.
It was based in Africa.
I understand, but that's okay. I get it. We get it. But all that shit, all that ancestor demonic fucking talk, resurrected
Demonic?
niggas,
See?
throw you in the pool of fucking dirt, talk to some religious fucking spirits, and the ancestors will wake your ass
It's
up.
no better than the motherfucker getting hung on a cross and coming back to life.
That's a whole
Fucking
nother
out of a
topic.
cave and shit.
That's a
It's the fucking same shit. What the fuck?
It's a whole nother
That
story.
has nothing to semantics. It has nothing to do with shit.
It's demonic.
I
Okay?
love that word.
The ancestors, tired of looking at Forrest Whitaker's eye, glad he died. All that shit, okay? So it's to that extent, okay. Love the cast, love the characters, love the technology, love the little funny bits in there. But I'm like, okay, it was just, to me, it was just overhyped, bro. It was over fucking
so you didn't like it?
hyped. I did enjoy it. I didn't have to go see it
You
twice.
would buy it.
No, somebody had to buy it for me.
It's
It's not my first choice, bro. Like, it's not like we talked top 5, over a couple weeks ago. It's not my top 3 at all, because I thought I've named 4 of the movies, Marvel movies, that to me had more replay value personally than Black Panther. Like,
The white movies.
they're white people's movies.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But you got a problem with this because
Stan Lee.
white people ultimately
Stan
made this
Lee.
movie.
Exactly.
That makes no sense.
Stan Lee. Nope.
I
If
don't have
that's
a
your
problem
argument,
with
that makes no sense, though.
No, that's not the argument.
You did just say
No,
that.
I said that there's 4 other movies that are
No,
better.
not that.
Oh,
Going
the
back
white
to the
people
first
part?
thing he said.
Well, about
Well,
what?
it's still Disney still made it.
Well,
Still
yeah,
white
yeah,
people.
and that's
So if that's
cool.
your point, what the fuck does it matter?
I don't have a problem with Disney making this movie. I have a problem with people acting as if only Disney
Solely,
can fucking make
right.
this movie. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, like a 12 Years a Slave, right? That shit got squashed and shitted on.
I didn't see
that
that
was an
either.
all black enterprise. Everything about it
Correct.
was minority owned. All of that.
Fucking slave movie.
Okay, I get it, but it was still a big thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but because the white people bought most of the fucking tickets. Ha ha, nigga.
That's the problem, Tom. That is the fucking problem.
No.
Jesus, you
I would,
walked right into the
let
trap.
me say this. So you would rather have a slave movie than a Black Panther movie?
Hell no.
No, I want anything that is done by black people to be successful. And it wasn't technically a slave movie. And I'm sorry, not 12 Years a Slave. The fucking Nat Turner shit. Yeah. That was some revolution. It was something.
It was pretty much a slave movie.
But it was what was the slave doing to his slave masters?
He was trying to revolt, which is like in every slave movie.
No.
Yes.
No, they never show you that much shit.
No, they do never.
They never show you Nat Turner stories.
Look, not no rebellion. Come on, Tom.
They ain't show nobody get shot in the face.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Yeah, come on now.
Fuck the. Anyway,
my point is, like, when it in terms of that, like, okay, that shit was still a big deal. Like Nat Turner, we all grew up knowing who fuck Nat Turner was, saying, oh, it'd be dope as fuck somebody made a Nat Turner movie. Blah blah blah. If I was a slave back in the day, blah 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 blah. You know, okay, here's our opportunity. Here's our shot. It did nothing. Granted, it had some controversy behind it.
That's why it did nothing.
But black people still didn't support it though.
Because niggas are crabs in the barrel. They fucking turn on the shit. When the shit first came out, niggas was like, yeah, let's go see it. And then that shit came out about him.
Right.
Everybody in a fucking bitter ass mama was like
yeah.
fuck that nigga. Fuck that shit.
But
niggas crab in the barrel.
At the end of the day, right, I guess my point is, I want to see that enthusiasm for black projects as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Not to hold anything against Black Panther, because the movie was the shit to me. Mm-hmm. It's top 5. I might be with Teak. I don't know if it's in my top 3, but it's definitely top 5.
It's definitely in mine.
But I just don't
Oh
want. I just want niggas to lose sight of certain facts.
Tom is that nigga. He applauded that teacher that was.
I ain't got no problem with that. That's positive things.
No, I have a problem with that.
What?
That's just like them fucking remixing Big Shot's "I Don't Fuck With You" and changing the words up like we don't do no math and doing problems and shit in the classroom. Shit. You remember that
what
shit?
happened?
The teacher on the internet, man. That
I mean, you say I support it. Who am I supporting?
You support the fucking teacher that put the Black Panther mask on. That's her kids lined
you can
up
do that
to
in
do
school?
class. She
Ain't niggas
high
scared?
five niggas, and they did the. And everybody goes into fucking class is doing the fucking Wakanda fucking stuff.
I don't have a problem with that.
I don't either.
I do.
It's kids. Who gives a fuck?
It's kids.
Kids
what? It's kids. What the fuck?
Listen, I agree. I will say.
Get your ass
Go
in
do
this
that
room.
shit in the courtroom. Go
I
do
will
that
say,
Wakandan bullshit in the boardroom.
You rather them do the shit they do now, huh? Get your ass in there.
Listen,
Do your goddamn
I don't
schoolwork.
want black kids like looking at Nat Turner and thinking that's the way. Like,
Exactly.
Don't go out there
You
and
got a
kill
whole bunch of
motherfuckers
motherfuckers trying to
I
kill
don't
everybody.
looking at Chadwick Boseman and doing the same thing either. Okay,
yeah, I guess
All
there's
right.
balance on
All
that.
right, nigga, you start
I
talking
give you
that fiction shit. It's fiction, non-fiction. Let's go.
True. I want them to be free thinkers mostly, but don't
Yes.
fall for the okie doke at the end of the day.
Come on, regular ass.
You guys are losing me here. So
Let's hear your perspective on why
you
why
just said you would rather kids be inspired by Nat Turner
No, that's what Sherm
over-
just said.
over Chadwick
Boseman.
Boseman. So you rather them be
No.
slave revolts over
Let's not be slaves.
an
first of all.
empowered society?
I mean, I didn't.
Wait,
say
wait,
that.
yeah,
Hold
no,
on.
wait, yes, you
clarify.
did.
We can
So you're
clarify.
basically saying we need more Nat Turners.
I
and
say
less
we need
Wakandans.
more
Freedom
free
fighters.
thinkers.
Yeah,
Okay,
more
that's
freedom
what I said.
fighters.
Okay,
I
so
understand
how many black owned movie companies are there?
Zero.
What is a couple? No, there's a
so
couple.
who's gonna?
There's a
You
couple.
said more people should be inspired to make, or more people should make those, not Disney, right?
I personally don't fuck with him, but Tyler Perry's doing huge things. I just wish he looked broader in his vision of how he uses minorities.
Miss Perry.
You know what I'm saying? Like dude is super fucking successful. I want him to get off that Chitlin Circuit bullshit and start.
Jerome.
You know what I'm saying? Start looking at total stories of the black culture. Like,
I mean,
man on every fucking movie.
Yo, now he got a movie.
Yes, he has a.
He bought a
his own-
plantation and
yes, he has
made
his
that
own
shit
Black
a whole
Hollywood.
fucking thing.
Yes.
But anyway,
wait, say that he got a what?
he bought an old plantation.
Okay,
Like it was records
That's
that's
his
trying
movie
to buy it,
studio
and
that
that
one?
he created like a lot. Like
that's fair.
That's where I was saying.
That's controlling infrastructure. I
My
fucks with that.
main thing though is you gotta I feel you got to use what you got. There's no.
What does that mean?
There's no movie company that's black owned besides Tyler Perry. I get that, but he doesn't. Fuck that. He doesn't. He busy making.
Yeah, he's doing Tyler
TV
Perry
shows.
things.
It's
And
only 30th season, and it's only been 2 years and
getting
shit.
that money.
I don't even fucking whatever that is.
He's
And that's
moguling things.
that's
I
that
get it. I ain't
drama
mad at
shit.
it.
I'm not with
Yeah.
that. I don't that shuck and jive and fuck all that. I'm good on that. But that doesn't exist. So I think that this movie, Black Panther, will at least inspire more movies, more black people portrayed in that light than I'm tired of the slave shit.
Oh, me too.
I've seen so many fucking slave
That's why I don't watch
movies,
them, guy.
and it's just like I don't
Why?
like the last one I
The
watched.
premise is all the same.
Yeah, it is,
So why
and
do you
it's just
watch
like
It's like The Butler. It's like
no, I
all
just
that
said
shit.
I don't.
Cool.
So
Cool.
it's just like I'm just tired of that, and that's what it seems like. All you name all these people are the black people. They want all the black people that have won fucking Oscars have been from slaves. Fucking what was Halle Berry, a whore or whatever the fuck she was? Not empowered. There has never been besides what was the movie Fences?
What about Ray
not
Charles?
Fences.
I mean,
with Denzel.
No,
what about Jamie Foxx
Fuck Jamie Foxx.
and Ray?
Fuck Jamie Foxx.
That was
That nigga was
that
dope as
was
shit in
still a
Ray.
portrayal of fucking blacks in the fucking.
I mean, Ray Charles
Yeah,
was born in
whatever
the
fuck,
30s.
But,
I mean, I don't.
but it was somebody that
It was a
I
bio.
get Ray Charles, great for music.
So
but
it wasn't like his
personally-
own character.
Personally, Ray Charles.
Hoes, nigga. Let's go.
Ray Charles was beating bitches, fucking doing cocaine.
Blindly.
I'll give you.
I mean, like for through and through.
It was
There has
easier.
not been a movie where
Yeah.
it's been from the beginning to the end of the story. It's been a positive light on that black
I just
person.
didn't like that.
Ever.
The Wakanda shit, niggas seem stingy, bro. It
That's
took for
why-
sacrificing deaths.
No, and
of
that
daddies and kings.
I
and
agree.
whoever else
I agree.
to
That's
help them.
why
we will now share the technology.
I agree.
with
And
you.
That's why I liked
Fuck that
I
shit.
liked what they had, but I preferred what was Michael B. Jordan's character?
Killmonger.
I liked Killmonger better.
Listen, bro, they both
course.
had valid
And
points.
no, they did, and that's why I said I liked what Wakandans had, but as far as the mentality, I like Killmonger's
and then
better.
why did the end scene take
'Cause that
place
was
at the
real.
Underground Railroad? What has up with that? What's up with that?
Because there was a lot of different
Symbolism,
shit.
bro. You know,
Symbolism.
hey,
That's what he does.
that's all.
That's what cool. He's a boss at that shit. That's
That's
dope as
that's
fuck.
called good direction.
That's good.
This is why he's about to get
Um,
$100 million. No, shit. I don't know what he's gonna get for his next one.
He gonna get
He's
more.
gonna
way
get
They,
more
they
than
gave
that.
him $200 for this one.
Way.
And when
See,
he-
that's what
When
when they
I'm
do
saying.
that King Mansa Musa movie,
Right? Who
he-
knows?
Which again, that nigga had slaves too. Just so you know.
But here's my thing,
By
right?
the way,
Here's my thing, right?
he had slaves. I'm tired of niggas saying that he was the first
Okay.
black king and
Well,
royalties
he
and
wasn't a
bitches.
king. He was like Genghis Khan. He wasn't a
Right,
king.
this
He
nigga
was
had
an
slaves,
emperor.
bro.
I mean,
He was-
but
he was- he
when you
conquered- he was a conqueror, not
Conquer
a-
half of Africa. Yeah, you
Yeah,
probably
that's-
gonna have.
that's-
some-
Once again, I'm
that's
not
a
gonna say that
different-
shit either because that's gonna be some bullshit.
Oh, here we
Again.
go. He's so anti. Over
Listen,
here.
bro, it's the same thing. They paint these niggas like, oh, these were royalty. This is the people we should look up to as blacks. And this is that. Like, nigga, that nigga was doing the same shit as these white fucking slave owners were doing. With your
I
own- with
don't
your
know
own people.
about that.
You weren't empowering people.
Ooh,
King Musa Minsa.
what the fuck he was?
No, you gotta read more because
He
he
was
was
a
empowering.
conqueror.
He did
That had
empower.
So there
slaves.
was everybody had slaves back
Nah,
then.
nah.
Everybody.
Where the white slaves at?
There
Where
were
the
white slaves too, motherfucker.
But the majority of his slaves was his own people, bro.
Oh my God.
It wasn't like he was going and getting the plantation
I
niggas
don't-
that was
I
white
don't-
and
I
being
don't-
like, we've conquered you, so white man come work for me.
Dude, back
nigga,
then,
no.
anyone with power, there was no such thing as a person that like let my people be. There was no such
What you
thing.
mean?
Everybody that had power back then was conquerors.
Bro.
It's a completely different concept than what
Listen,
it is now. So I'm
how-
not looking to
how
that
you-
movie
How
for
you
that.
expect to get civilizations built without slaves? though?
Right,
low
it's
key.
not-
Ain't that-
You think people just gonna be like,
hold
okay,
on,
boss, let me.
The year
let
is
me get paid and-
302, nigga. What
Nigga,
are
it
we gonna
didn't
do?
work like
nigga?
that.
You know what I'm
New
saying?
slaves now, so
Yeah, well, that's
how about that?
a whole different.
about that?
shit.
It's all evolution, change is inevitable, all that kind of shit.
Cover up.
Only
nigga.
thing I'm happy to say though is if Coogler's getting that kind of money, like flashback to George Lucas in the 70s, right? He's just George Lucas, regular ass director.
Yep.
Next thing you know, Star Wars comes out, it's a huge fucking hit.
Yep.
And now he's owning Light and Sound Studios,
So many different
Lucasfilms.
shit. Yep.
He's buying up entities. Dude, I want to see that for Ryan Coogler. I
Hell
want to
yeah.
see him make like Spielberg. What's the name of his shit? Yeah, like Light and Sound or something.
yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Win Academy Awards year after year after year.
Mhm.
Spielberg never has to do shit with the camera again because that arm of his business is forever be in business. So
So
I
this
want to
is-
see that kind of movement.
So this is
off
what I was talking about as dope as far as arms and business too, because you look at Big Sean.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the news came out recently about him partnering up with the Imagine Theater guy and internets, if you have an Imagine Theater in your neighborhood, I know you always see the white man telling you, hi and good evening.
You
good
know what
day.
this pen means?
You know,
this is a starfish.
This is, and I've got this because
Right.
whoever niggas. So
That guy.
silence your phone, get your refreshments, and enjoy the movie. And the fucking Imagine shit comes on, right? So Big Sean's partnered with this guy, the Imagine Theaters guy, and they actually are giving him his own movie theater. His name, the Sean Anderson Theater, powered by Imagine. So Big Sean is actually getting a movie theater in somewhere in downtown Detroit. We don't know where it's going to be just yet. That's going to be the Sean Anderson Theater.
I'm guessing you didn't know that shit.
A little bit, I guess. My only question is it like a theater like a regular ass MJR or Imagine? Or
so what is going to be
a theater I can come watch a show at or something?
The details he listed on his page, Big Sean did, was it's going to be also the owner Imagine. He also put it on his it's on the website now. But it's going to be larger than the other Imagines now.
Right.
That's because it's going to be just like Imagine, like as you see it, with the recliner seats nice and probably have a bar restaurant in it. But it's also going to have like a amphitheater kind of like thing to where they can have like live shows there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be all of that in one.
Well, that's kind of dope. Detroit desperately needs that kind of shit. I don't really have a gripe. I guess if I did, it'd be a little minor. Let's not still focus on downtown. Let's stretch it out a little bit. We ain't got to go to the depths of the hood, but we can spread it out a little more.
Could you imagine?
Big Sean Theater on the east side.
Could you imagine that? Could you
I'm
imagine
not in the
one
depths of the hood, Tom.
on 6 Mile and Southfield? Could you imagine that?
Actually, I could. That'd be perfect for it. Why not?
You want people to go to it.
It's certain pockets.
You want people to go to it, and you want to be able to enjoy yourself. You don't want
to worry about my car getting broken into.
You don't want Shanika and Finkel Lab James coming in, starting a fight like, nigga, these my seats, nigga. Like, no, nigga, I paid for these seats, sir. I don't give a fuck what you paid. I'm comfortable here, nigga. Get the fuck out of my face. You got to think about that.
For sure, somebody getting their Cardi snatched.
For a start, you have to. You got to go where it's booming. And downtown,
AKA where the white people is at.
Downtown is it. Because you got that, man. You gonna have people.
You know what time it is.
You gonna have people that's gonna go down there for it.
Listen,
you gonna have it.
I ain't gonna lie.
14.7 mile radius, bro. The safe zone. Okay.
When's the last time you been to
what was that Matt Damon movie where the shit was in space and the fucking
all the shit
planet? Come on,
the motherfuckers.
Equidus,
no, that's
some
not
shit with
Equilibrium or something.
No,
it wasn't that.
Was
it Elysium? Yeah.
Elysium. Yeah.
All the fly shit is in space. All the broke shit is down here with us.
There you go.
That's kind of Detroit and
downtown
right now.
When was the last time you been to Bel Air Theater?
Bel Air, that's the one on 8 Mile.
That's the only one that's in Detroit.
Watch the 8 Mile anniversary.
Last summer. Actually,
how was it? How was your experience?
He thought he was gonna see Eminem there.
It was a regular ass movie theater.
See?
The one you didn't get pissed off by?
No, actually, it was more well kept than a lot of suburb theaters I've been to. Low key.
I'm gonna go test that out.
Low key, it was.
You do okay with that?
Because I'll be ready to smack people in these suburbs.
Yeah, some of these ones are the most.
The parents that drop the kids off and shit.
My thing is, if you go out to the wrong rich area, you got to deal with rich fucking spoiled teenagers. You can't tell me shit that black kids. No,
I'll be glad for the day where they let you pay extra to just view the shit in your house.
They will.
That's coming soon.
That needs to hurry the fuck up.
That's super introvert shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather enjoy that shit in the comforts of my own home than fucking.
Well, no, because I don't get the sound and all that shit.
Well, I do.
You got fucking 12.1 audio system in that bitch. Okay.
Every time my TV turn on, that shit be like, what's that Dolby shit? That fucking THX shit? Yeah, motherfuckers.
Head exploding.
Max
doing sound
my fucking hair be blowing back and shit.
Tearing your fucking skull off and shit.
Breaking champagne glasses.
Shout out to Big Sean, though. He's doing shit for Detroit.
I love it, man. I love the shit he did with Cass. He's doing the theater. I like it for two reasons. Because one, it's entrepreneurial shit. He ain't doing this shit for free.
Right. Hell no.
So in 10, 15 years, it'll be more than a school extension of theater. It'll be all kinds of shit. And you look up Big Sean pretty much owns Detroit.
I'm happy for him, and I just want the positivity to continue.
Yeah, stop hating people. I've been I post some shit and people, fuck that. You crab in the barrel ass niggas. Like, you can't, it's nothing good enough for no fucking body.
Never.
No, and they were like, well, Eminem ain't did shit. What has he done? What? Tell me. Nothing.
He
ain't did shit.
Mom's spaghetti.
What? for 3 days. Get the fuck out of here. You got fucking Kid Rock that's done more than
Don't
and
speak
that,
of that.
and that motherfucker.
This shit.
Fuck him. By the way, I ain't had a Kid Rock rant in a long ass time.
I see.
Don't get you a
That
Kid Rock burger
motherfucker-
either.
Fuck. I need to. Matter of fact, we need to
down there in New Detroit.
We need to go there.
No, I'm not trying to get arrested. This nigga trying to get me shot down.
Oh, you know who your real friends are.
See,
Fuck that.
that's
We gonna
Delta
go
City
protest.
down there. That's what that
You hear
is.
this guy?
Let's go
I'm gonna
protest.
Protest
Rock
kids.
shit.
Yeah.
Like, yo, there's some fucking shit in my food. What the fuck? Just spread some shit.
He the nigga that
Or go in
charge
there
up
and put
$100 bill. and throw
Yeah,
that cockroach
right,
on
right,
the
and then go on Yelp and post some
We
shit
need
like,
less-
yeah, they told me, nigga, get out of here.
We need less of them kind of niggas like that.
Yeah, but shout out Big Sean. Doing positive shit. Keep it
Shout
up.
out. Shout out
Keep
Big
going. Keep going, Big Sean.
Keep going, Big Sean.
Bring
Pause.
that theme park with Magic Johnson. I think that's gonna happen too.
That'd be a fun boy.
He already bought it.
You hear me?
Huh? That's
Get it? Fun.
yeah.
All
I
right,
get it.
boy.
I get it.
All right, boy.
I get it. Boy.
Boy. Yo, and that's
It's
also
insider.
too, man. Wanted to take time to shout out, man. Brandon Rogers, 45. Over this past week, B. Rogers, man, who's an avid listener to the Blue Tigers Fitted Show ever since we started this thing eons ago, and supported each and every week, commenting on posts and reposting our stuff. Got an opportunity to get interviewed on his show that he does Instagram Live every Tuesday. 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time,
Somewhere around there.
right?
Somewhere
Somewhere
around there.
Pacific Mountain, yeah, Central. So 3 hours prior, which was super dope, and got a chance to talk about shoes, got a chance to talk about sneaker culture, got interviews, a ton of people like floating with the fucking comments, so we had to go back through comments. Normally it's only like 20 minutes for a show. Literally, I stretched this whole entire show out for like almost an hour and a half. People were like,
Nice.
commenting that dope. So I felt good to talk about myself and what we got going over here with our movement, which is
Nice.
super.
Yeah, and shout out to the
B. Rogers.
yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to the fan Mo in Phoenix that
Mo.
listens religiously. You know, we got those silent listeners out there, but they hit me, man, I fuck with y'all, and quoting shit we said, whatever the fuck. That's dope as hell. And shout out to my homeboy Martin in Texas.
Martin in Texas.
Got to chatting with him, but he fucks with us heavy too.
That's what I'm
So,
talking about, man. You
Man,
should
we
too,
got
man.
listeners all over, bro.
We got
Yeah,
listeners all
it's.
over.
I didn't know. It's just like you get random. I don't know what the fuck we did recently, but I get these fucking messages now, like, "Hey man, I love what the fuck you're doing."
Hey,
And,
man.
hey man, can you shout me out too?
Probably because you wasn't on there the last
Sure,
couple of weeks.
probably.
That's what it was.
Well, I need some feedback because I don't get no damn feedback.
Oh, I don't know
Internet.
what to tell you, Sharon.
I know.
Shit.
Look at your
Starting to
spam
feel
box.
left out. Right? Yeah.
Getting
Stop
Might be-
dismissing niggas. That's your
yeah,
problem.
exactly.
Yeah.
If it
Shoe-shoeing
ain't
niggas like-
this person, this person, and this person, go to spam. You one of them motherfuckers.
Sorry,
Do that
internet.
shit.
And then shout out to, man, the playlist. Like, if you guys haven't checked it out,
Man.
Freshly Made Music compiles our playlist of what we're listening to each and every week. And it can be found over on Spotify. You just go and search Blue Tigers Fitted,
Yep.
and our playlist jumps right up. And it's updated each and every week, man. So you'll have new, fresh music, whether it's slow jams, throwbacks, samples, new music, old music, stuff you feeling, not feeling. Like, there's a huge variety because all of us here at the Blue Tigers Fitted Show contribute our playlist each and every week. So definitely check that out. Shout out to Freshly Made Music with those beats, man, and compiling that playlist. So
Not gonna lie, bro. It gets me through like all the workouts. So like, yo, fresh, where that? Like a dope
yeah,
thing. I
where-
need that.
where the track list at, man? Where the track list at? But on that note, website coming soon. New website alert. It's almost here. New things in the works. Merch will be available very soon, so we'll have stuff posted on pre-orders with shirts. So definitely make sure you tell a friend with that. Some new sketches, new ideas, new designs coming. I promise we're gonna get you tight for spring, summer, man. So definitely check that out and support the network partners, the Daily Brew Podcast, the G Spot Girls. This is a Blue Tigers Fitted production. See you next week. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.